Good afternoon all. Good afternoon all. Okay. So which chapter we discussed in the last class? Food storage. So what are the things we study in that chapter? Food storage. Do you remember? Food spoil. Food spoilage. Then. So what's the reason why the food becomes spoiled? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then.
Why we are using refrigerator?
Okay. Then how we can identify this spoiled food? That one also we discuss. Is it? Okay.
Not will.
Okay. Can you see the board?
Oh, ma'am,
Can you see the board now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, we can see the board now.
Can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wait.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I was absent for last class.
Last class we did. Last class means in this food storage class, no?
I think last class we were doing.
In previous class we only revised the chapter for this PT2 exam. Is it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So today we have to discuss this chapter, food storage. Okay. So which are the things we already discussed in this chapter? That is, what is meant by food spoilage? What is food spoilage? Very good. Very good. Food spoilage means the nutrition from the food is lost. Okay. So,
Okay, ma'am.
is it good for our health?
No, ma'am. It's not good for health.
It is not good for our health. Why? Why it is not good for our health? Microorganisms are there.
Yes.
Bacteria.
Bacteria.
And fungus.
Yes, bacteria and fungus. Why the food becomes spoiled? Because of the presence of
Presence of microorganisms.
Very good. So food spoiled because of the presence of microorganisms. Is it? Microorganisms are present in that food. So the food becomes spoiled one. Okay. So which are the microorganisms present in that food? Microorganisms. Bacteria and fungi. These are the two microorganisms that present in the food. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So how we can identify the food is spoiled? How we can identify?
The smell, the
color.
Ma'am, the smell, the color.
change in look.
Change in color, smell, look.
Okay. So we can identify that there's a change in color, a change in smell, a change in look, a change in touch, and sometimes the taste also some different. Is it?
Yes,
The difference in taste also. So from these observations, we can identify that the food is a spoiled one. Is it?
Yes.
These topics we already finished in the previous class. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have to discuss today. We have to discuss the next topic. So this is spoiled food, no? What is this?
Yes.
What is this?
Ma'am, for spoiled food.
A spoiled food. Bread is in bread, huh? Spoiled food.
Moldy bread.
Nah. Yes. So can we
And fresh food.
fresh food? Okay. So can we see the microorganisms with our eyes?
No.
No. Why? Why?
Ma'am, because they are very small.
They are very small. So when we say,
size of the food.
okay, so actually this one is the microorganism. Okay, so we cannot see with our eyes, but using one microscope or by using some lens, we can see this one. Actually, this is the microorganisms in the food. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So because of this presence of microorganisms, the food becomes spoiled. We cannot eat that food. If we eat that food, what happen? What will happen to us?
Ma'am, we will feel tired, sick, stomach pain.
Stomach pain. Yes.
It will cause our health.
It's okay. It affect our health. That means it cause many diseases. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in order to avoid this, what we have to do?
Ma'am, we should
We should not eat the spoiled food. Okay. Then what we can see in this picture?
Ma'am,
What is
expiry date.
expiry date? What is meant by this expiry date? What we can understand from the very good. So one date is there in that packed food items. Was it? When we buy the food items from the market, there is one date. This expiry date is there. So after the date, we cannot use that food. Why?
Ma'am, because the food will be spoiled.
Okay.
And it will cause our health.
It will affect our health. So after the date, we cannot use that food item. So whenever we buy any item from the market, we must check the date. Which date we must check? Which date?
Expiry date.
Expiry date. So before we are buying any item from the market, we must check the expiry date. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Then
We are looking like
next one. What is meant by food storage? The chapter name is food storage. No, what is food storage?
storing food.
Storing food.
For what purpose? For what purpose we store the food? What? We have to use in the future use.
We want to use it later.
Spoil.
And we should store food so that it does not get spoiled.
It does not get spoiled, and also we can use the food in later. Is it?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what is the definition for food storage?
Storing food for later use is called food
Storing food is
for later use is called
food storage.
Okay, storing food for later use.
For later use is called food storage.
Okay, so when we store this food, that food become it's fresh and healthy. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So in our house, we keep so many food items. We store so many food items. Is it?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
which are the food items we store in our house? Any? I will ask. Wait. Catherine, say any one food item we can store in our house. Dals. Okay. Then Shrinka,
Yes, ma'am.
any food item that we can store in our house?
Fruits.
Fruits. Okay. Then Adidev.
Yes, ma'am.
Then any food item that we can store?
Ma'am, vegetables.
Vegetables. Very good. Vegetables. Then Janvi Dilip.
Yes, ma'am.
Cream. Ice cream. Very good. Ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Okay. All of them like ice cream. Is it?
Ma'am.
Then
ma'am.
Niran, say any example. Any food item.
Milk.
Milk. Very good. Milk. So where we can keep all these food items? Where we can keep this milk? Refrigerator. Refrigerator. Yes, very good. We store the milk in refrigerator. Then what about this ice cream?
Ma'am, in freezer.
Freezer in refrigerator. we keep inside the freezer. Keep it inside the freezer. Okay. Then what about these vegetables and fruits?
In the
Refrigerator.
In the refrigerator. Okay. Then where we can store these dals?
airtight
Some containers. Is it? What is
Containers.
containers? So what is meant by this airtight containers? What is airtight?
It is tight.
Containers that are very tight so that air
It is dry. Inside the container, it is dry. What is meant by this dry?
Ma'am, it should not have any air.
Any moisture. This doesn't contain any moisture. So in the presence of moisture, these microorganisms will grow. Okay. So in order to avoid the growth of these microorganisms, we keep the food inside airtight containers or inside the refrigerator. Okay. So what is the importance of this refrigerator? What about the temperature of the refrigerator?
It is very cold.
it is very cold.
Very cold. So temperature is very, very low.
Cold.
In this cold condition, the microorganisms doesn't grow. Okay, that's why.
Your voice is low.
That's why in this refrigerator, it is very cold now.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
in that condition, the microorganisms doesn't grow. Okay, so we can keep the food or we can store the food without spoiled. Okay, then why we store these food? Why we store these food?
For a later use.
For the later use. Okay, so when we consider when we consider this mango, okay, consider this mango. Okay, wait, consider this mango. In which season we get this mango? Mostly in which season? Okay, very good, very good, very good. This mango is a summer fruit. Is it?
Yes,
So if we wish, okay. So if we wish to eat it in winter season, is it there?
No.
Some mangoes are there, but in summer season we get more
We can
mangoes.
only get Lots of mango. And sometimes winter season, the mangoes wouldn't be fresh.
Yes, it cannot be fresh. So what we have to do? What we have to do? We have to store these food item. Is it? We can store. We can store. Is it? How we can store this mango? How we can store this mango? What is this? What is this? Pickle. So you like pickles?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone.
In pickles, it will be airtight.
Right. So preserve as pickles. Okay. So how many types are the different types of pickles? Different pickles.
There is mango pickle.
Mango pickle, garlic pickle,
Garlic
pickle,
date
pickle,
prawn pickle.
Prawn pickle.
pickle, fish pickle,
Okay.
pickle.
Beef pickle.
Beef is also there. Then why we make these pickles? For what purpose we make these pickles? So by we use the pickles 1 year, 2 year like that. Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Ma'am,
To use later.
For the future use, we made this pickle. Why this pickle cannot spoil?
Because they are adding some They are- chemicals which these foods for many years and years.
Yes. We add some substances into it. In order to make it good for more and more years. So what's the name of that substance we add into this? There is one word is there. What's that?
ma'am,
Preservatives. Okay. We add preservatives. So for making this pickle, which preservative we add? Okay, my question is, in order to make this mango pickle, which are the things we need to make mango pickle? You know,
Ma'am, chili, mango powder,
mango.
ma'am, oil,
pickle powder.
Okay.
ma'am,
Pickle powder.
ma'am, salt,
Powder. Salt.
Ma'am, pickle powder.
Okay, pickle powder. Oil.
mango, chili,
Vinegar.
pickle, salt, oil,
Salt. Oil.
Vinegar.
vinegar.
Okay.
Vinegar.
Okay, very good, very good. So these are the things we need to make this mango pickle. Mango is need.
Ma'am,
Yes.
my grandmother adds some mustard oil.
Mustard oil. Okay, it is also good for this pickle. Mustard oil or oil. We can use oil. Okay. So for this making this mango pickle, we need this mango, chili powder, pickle powder, then salt, oil, vinegar. Okay. So in these substances, some of them are preservatives. Okay. So we add this salt. Why we add this salt into this pickle? Why we add this salt?
To get a taste.
To get taste. In order to become taste, in order to get taste, we add salt. Then for what purpose we add vinegar?
For a more expensive pickle.
For what purpose we add this vinegar? In the case of these pickles, this vinegar, this oil, this salt act as preservatives. Preservatives. What is meant by preservatives?
Vinegar, oil,
What is the meaning of that word preservative? The substances we can add to the food.
not get oil for a year.
It lasts for years.
Last 4 years.
4 years.
Last 4 years. In order to make it last 4 years. Yes. It doesn't get spoiled. When we add these preservatives to these food items doesn't spoil. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then when we consider these jams, we preserve the food as jams. So which preservative, which are the different types of jams?
Pineapple jam, strawberry jam, mixed fruit jam, mixed fruit jam.
Yes.
Fruit jam.
Okay. Okay.
Strawberry jam.
A strawberry jam is there. So
Fruit jam.
which food item we use with this jam?
Ma'am, bread.
Bread. So,
Bread.
bread and jam is a good combination, no?
Yes.
And jam, is it? So what's the taste of this jam? Taste.
Ma'am,
Sweet. Sweet.
Taste. So in order to make this jam, we add some
Sugar.
sugar. In this case of jam, the sugar act as a preservative. So in pickles, we add the preservative. Which are the preservatives we add in pickles?
Vinegar, oil, and salt. Salt.
In the case of jam,
Sugar.
so in the case of jams, we add sugar as preservative, and in this case of pickles, we add salt,
Oil, and vinegar.
vinegar. Very good, very good. We add salt, oil, and vinegar. So in order to make this jam, we add sugar. So these substances that we add to the food, that substances are known as preservatives. Okay, preservatives. Okay. Preservatives. So Catherine, Lijo,
Yes, ma'am.
what is meant by these preservatives?
The things that we put in the food to make it better.
Better, that means long last, is it? Without
ma'am.
getting spoiled, we add these substances. So when we make this pickle, which are the preservatives we add?
Salt,
Syrup,
oil,
vinegar. Okay.
Salt, oil, and vinegar.
Salt, oil, and vinegar.
Vinegar.
Okay. And so So what is meant by food storage, Ameya? Ameya, what is meant by food storage?
The storage of food
Storage of food for what? For what we store the food?
to use later.
To use it for later. Okay. Then Arjun Vinayak,
Yes, ma'am.
what is meant by preservatives? Preservatives. What are
The substances we add into the food to use later.
Okay, so in order to make it long last. Okay. Then Joy, Joy.
Yes, ma'am.
Which are the preservatives we add in the pickle?
Vinegar, salt, and oil.
Oil. Okay. So say any food. Aditri, Sunil.
Ma'am,
Say any 2 food items that we store in refrigerator.
milk.
Then one more. One more is only milk we keep in refrigerator. We store in refrigerator.
Milk and
Milk
ice.
and ice cream. Is it?
Yes,
Okay, okay. Hazel Joby. Hazel
ma'am.
Joby. Which are the food items we keep inside the freezer?
Ma'am, ice cream and
Huh?
ice cubes.
Ice cream and ice cube. Is it? Okay. Okay, so how many are present today?